Hi there, this is Elizabeth Severino, fondly called by lots of people Dr. Liz, and I'm going to be showing you about your H2EO diffuser. It's called H2EO because it uses H2O, which is water, and it also uses EO, essential oils, H2EO. I think it's pretty clever. Okay. This is what your box is going to look like when you first get it. You open the box this way, and this is what your diffuser will look like inside. What you have here is the diffuser itself, which is in a clear plastic wrap. You have your instruction manual on how to use it, and you have your AC adapter cord, which is right over here. So clearly you're going to take this out. You're going to take this out and put it aside. You will use it for reference later. You're going to take this out this way. There you are. And the box is a great box. I haven't got a whole lot of ideas about what you can do with it yet, but maybe that'll be a subsequent video. We're going to put it aside. So here we have our diffuser. We're going to open up the bag. You can open it up any way you want. That's how I choose to do it. And take it out of its plastic container. We'll cut it a little bit more here. And here you go. Okay, now we notice that there is something inside the diffuser. What a concept. So we open up the lid, which looks like this, and inside it we find a little envelope. In the envelope we have two nozzles. And what you're going to do is open that up and take one of them out. This one is a spare. Put it someplace safe. The nozzle, when your diffuser is fully assembled, is going to go on the top, because without this, your diffuser is not going to diffuse. So pay attention to that. In the diffuser itself, you will notice the following important piece. This is your fill line. You will fill the diffuser, when you're going to use it as a diffuser, with distilled water. And you will not go above the fill line. So this is as far as you want to go. Now I'll show you what that looks like. Here I have distilled water. I make the distilled water myself. This is my distilled water maker. I do it because I really love this diffuser and I love diffusing, so now I have a distilled water diffuser. And what we're going to do is we're going to put our water in first. The diffuser is very smart. It has a floater in there, and it will know when the floater gets to the bottom that the water level is no longer sufficient for diffusing, and it will turn itself off. Now, interestingly enough, your diffuser has quite an array of lighting, which can be used for color therapy or just total plain enjoyment. I use for both. And the lights will continue to work if you have them on, even after the diffuser the water level has gone down to the point where it cannot diffuse any longer, or it chooses to turn itself off. Now what you're going to do is you're going to add an oil. We're going to use purification because purification is a phenomenal oil, especially when you have animals in the house. It's a really excellent oil for doing exactly what it says, purifying the air. So you can blend other oils with this, but we're going to do this. And you're going to drop the oils in whichever way you choose to. 5, 7, maybe even 10 drops. Whatever you want to do. You're pretty flexible there. Put your oil aside. Put your diffuser cap, the lid to what this diffuser is sometimes also called a spaceship, a green spaceship diffuser. Put that on top. And now you're going to get your AC adapter. And you're going to plug it in. It's going to have a little twisty. You can save that to do wire management later if you want to, depending upon how far away your diffuser is going to be from your outlet. Now I'm going to move this ever so slightly so that you can see where your AC adapter goes. It's going to go in here. Now the cord is plugged into the diffuser. And now we're going to put this into the outlet. So now you have your diffuser plugged in and you're ready to go. Well, what do you do next? Think of the buttons. The buttons are power, volume, and mode. And you think of the buttons, I think of them as lights, camera, action. The first button is going to control your lights. Press once, you get blue. Press twice, you get green. Press a third time, you get red. And press the fourth time, and you get rainbow. When you have rainbow, your lights are going to morph through the various colors of the color spectrum, and you will get the full value of the enzymatics of each of the colors as it morphs through, which makes your diffuser not only a diffuser, but a color and light therapy device as well. Lights, camera, action. And 5 is lights off. Now what's nice about this is when the lights are off in this setting, the red light goes off too. So this could be perfect for nighttime lighting, like when you want the diffuser to be diffusing, but you don't necessarily want the lights on. So we're going to leave it over here because that's fun. Over here, lights, power, action. Power is how much diffusion do you really want to accomplish with the setting that you're using. You have 3, low, medium, and high. 1, push of the button is low, 2 is medium, and 3 is high. I have found for use with animals that low is the best setting. Now there will be some times when you don't do low, but for the most part you want low because animals are very, very sensitive and you really don't need to blast them with this. In fact, you don't want to. Lights, camera, action. Okay, well what is action? Well, action is a diffusing action. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 settings, actually 5 altogether, for your diffuser action. All the different options you have are going to be in your booklet. I have found that setting 4 is by far the best one for animals. What you do with 4 is you're going to pulse. It pulses roughly 5 seconds and then it does nothing for 50 seconds. And I have found that general pulsing into the air and just letting it disperse works really, really well for animals. Now we have your diffuser with everything set, lights, camera, action. We have it on the rainbow spectrum, we have it on low diffusion, and we have it on 3 to 5 seconds on and 50 seconds off. Well, what else can this wonderful device do? Well, you may have noticed that in the beginning we put the little directional nozzle on the top. You can leave the diffuser in one place and you can direct its nozzle anywhere you want. Well, what is that useful for? If you have your animal in a crate or in another area, or in some cases a bird in a cage, which you want to make it further away from the birds, of course, then you can direct it in whichever direction you want. It's really incredibly versatile that way. If you're sleeping in bed at night, you can direct it anywhere you want relative to the setting there. I put it generally towards the middle of the bed because I have found that really works. Okay, so here you have your functioning diffuser. You've got it all set the way you want. Are there any cautions, concerns, or considerations? Yep, there's one. And the caution, concern, or consideration is you simply do not want to pick this up when it has water in it. If you want to pick it up and move it, you want to make sure that you turn it completely off, unplug it, take the lid off, take the unit with the oil and any water that might be left, and pour it into a bowl. And then you can move it. As far as cleaning goes, you can take a damp cloth and just wipe it out and clean it. Now this is a brand new diffuser, so it's still quite clean, and so it doesn't need any cleaning right now, but that's how you would clean it. Now again, I think personally I find these units to be incredibly useful and versatile. I did contact the manufacturer and I have found that the diffuser, the prototype diffuser for this, is still running after 6 years of 7x24 with virtually no failure. One thing that can go wrong with the diffusers is the circuit boards can blow, but only if you move it when you've got water in it. So don't do it. So thank you for spending this time with me. I hope you really enjoy your diffusers as much as I do, and happy diffusing. The diffusers can be placed anywhere in your home, office, or spa. Here we have a diffuser in an office. We're using red, which is a color of abundance. So we're getting both the color and light therapy as well as the abundance energy of the essential oil itself. You can put them on your nightstand at night. You can either leave the lights on if you choose to allow the diffuser to morph through the various enzymatic colors, or you can turn the lights off and still have the diffuser be functioning throughout the night. Here we have the diffuser in an entryway where the wonderful mist of the diffusion welcomes everyone who comes into this particular area.